Hi, everyone. I'm Julie Ireland, and I'm a GTD coach. And I want to talk about a topic that I won't say that I necessarily like, but that I am all too familiar with, which is resistance. And specifically as it relates to the weekly review for this particular video, but I think it, for a lot of people, is kind of applicable to a lot of healthy habits. What do I do, right? When I just, like, I see it on my calendar and I'm like, I will say that there's less of that over time. Like, but in the beginning, it was pretty formidable. First of all, I love David's saying, like, if you name it, you can own it. So it's like, oh, I'm resistant. That sometimes in itself can like wake me up a little bit. But then beyond that, I want to just talk about some of my strategies. So first and foremost, I set it up on the front end. So, I do my weekly video often on a Saturday or a Sunday morning. That's not everyone's cup of tea. But for me, I kind of like it. It's quiet. It's in the morning. I love Saturday morning because then I have the whole weekend ahead of me. I was telling someone recently, I don't have my like Sunday scary Monday dreads anymore, when I'm doing my weekly review on Saturday morning. So I've experimented with a whole, just different times and different days and different spaces. But what really, really does work is this full cockpit right here on a Saturday or Sunday morning. A lot of people have resistance to their weekly review when they schedule it at an inopportune time, or something else is bumping against it, or they just flat out do not have the energy for it. So I kind of plugged into that a long time ago and just recognized like it's better to do it when it's defendable and I have the energy for it. Second, we all have, most of us, I think we should at this point have the weekly review checklist. And so I always commit to at least 10 minutes. I learned this from one of the folks that David Allen interviewed years ago. He lived, I think it was in like Wisconsin or something like that, and he was a long distance runner. And it's like the middle of winter. It's like, I don't know, 20 below zero, and he's like cozy in his bed. He's like, I gotta get up and run. So he would always give himself 10 minutes. It's like, what? I'm getting my gear on. I'm going 10 minutes into the run. If I'm like just ready to pull my hair out, I can abort the mission. I love that. I give it 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, if I'm still like not really, really feeling it, it's like, it's okay. Like, permission to abort and reschedule. Number 3, if we're lucky enough, we get to learn some like wonderful lessons, right? So, one of the things I have learned in my 57 plus years on this planet is that a lot of things are feelings agnostic. So almost all of my coaching clients have heard me tell this story. So my dad, I had one of my chores was cutting the grass, and I dreaded it. It's the middle of Pennsylvania. It's hot. It's like he refused to get a riding mower. So we had a push mower, and he would like stand in the doorway and he'd say, "Princess, the grass doesn't care that you don't feel like cutting it." And of course, I wanted to hit him with a frying pan. However, now I kind of get it. My exercise routine doesn't care how I feel. Like, it's like, can we just say like feelings, are just feelings, and they don't really have a part in this scenario. I could do like 10 videos on this, but just for the kind of sake of keeping it short and sweet. The next one, I'll say next and not final. The next one is from our dear friend Charles Duhigg, Power of Habit, amazing, amazing human, teacher, philosopher, all those things. So, he talks about, the weekly review is a keystone habit, and he breaks it into 3 steps. You have the cue, which is scheduling it. You see it on your calendar. The process, which is the checklist, and then the reward. So I don't often need the reward, like dangling the carrot, but when I do, it's super, super helpful. And for better or for worse, I have this new thing. So there's this new ice cream store here in Santa Monica where I live. It's a chain called Van Leeuwen, I think. And, for me, like, ice cream is a super treat. So this is my go-to strategy. It's like, okay, it's okay. It's okay. we got some ice cream on the back end of that. And I'll tell you, like, it brings a little levity to it. And it's like, I'm a very practical person. So to go spend the $8 on the scoop of ice cream, like, is for sure a treat. So more to come on this little kickstart. As always, I hope it helps, and always feel free to leave comments, questions, etc. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
For more GTD resources, please visit gettingthingsdone.com and David Allen's YouTube channel. For more information, please email us at info@gtdfocus.com or visit our website gtdfocus.com/contact.